people, what is the best practice? There are some of the things which you have not given in the books, but first thing is that you should have a HR manager even if you are a small hospital. So anything about 10 beds, you should have a HR and admin person. Then we have this is a very interesting Chanakya Neeti for the motivating the employee. So Chanakya was a master of management, and there are some very, very interesting and knowledge full pack books he has written, Chanakya Neeti and administrative or the Rajniti. So we have taken the inspiration from that and we have put in our gold program the whole HR module which has a Chanakya Neeti as a basis. So I'll just show a glimpse of what we have discussed. So he used to say that there are 4 things. There is Sam, that is consultation, Daam, that is reward, Dand, that is punishment, and Bhed, that is split. There are 4 things which should be, these are the weapons for you with every person, how to deal with other people. So first, just consult them, just tell them what is good and what is not, and verbally you can convince somebody. Then reward them for their work. If still it doesn't work, then you have to give them punishment for their work they have done wrong. And finally, if the 3 does not work, you have to find a way out, and that is Bhed, that is split. So what is the example? Now, if it is consultation, so first is if the employee does some good work or bad work, you have to take a necessary action and tell him about his grievances. So tell him what he has done wrong or what can go wrong by the mistakes that he has committed. Then comes the reward. So that can be the way of incentives. That could be promotions, it could be paid vacations, or perks and bonuses, or recognition. Any of these. So if there is a good work being done, then it should be recognized and rewarded. Then comes the punishment. So if there is a small mistake he has conducted, then you can warn it, and maybe a cut in salary can be a way to deal with. But if he has done a gross mistake and he has committed some negligence in the level of criminal negligence or untolerable thing, then you have to demote him or transfer him, or maybe you have to get rid of him also. That is a punishment. And then finally comes the Bhed or split. So that is strategic division of workforce. So there are people who are there for years together and they don't move, and they are becoming the roadblock or bottleneck in executing the services. Then you have to divide the workforce and you have to transfer the people from that location. That sometimes work. You can promote one other person and then keep other at the same level. That is how it will send a message to him that he is not performing or he has to do better. Don't shoot the messenger. Somebody who has got you the information about not well doing or something wrong happening in your organization, don't make him the culprit. Otherwise, nobody will come with 2 things with the administrative person. And if a person is becoming very expensive or too discontent, it's better to part away. So you should not be very emotional when you are dealing with people. At the same time, you have to have some empathy. But when you are actually taking some decision, it has to be taken on merit. And that is why that is how the trust will be, substantiated or taken into consideration. These are the 4 ways, and if you will use one of the 4 ways, then you'll definitely get the job done. Going on to hiring. See, when you're hiring people, what is the best practice? There are some of the things which you have not given in the books, but first thing is that you should have a HR manager even if you are a small hospital. So anything about 10 beds, you should have a HR and admin person. Common HR and admin person. One person you hire and he'll do the job of HR as well as admin both. And you can give the role and responsibility to him. If you have more than 20 beds, then you should have a separate HR and admin person. And that is worth it. So that headache you should not take as a senior staff or a senior director position. You should have people to do the work which they can manage, and only the higher level work should come to you. Senior doctors can be kept on referrals. Like from other people, they will suggest you that he's a good doctor and his skill is very good. So you can take him on the referrals from other people. Junior doctor you should take from referrals, online job portals, and campus placement. And campus placement is very important. We don't normally do the campus placement as the engineer or other branches are doing. but we should be actually doing the campus placement so that we can get a young staff as well as the more hardworking people you can filter early and get for your organization. Then admin and support staff you can take from the hiring agencies, referrals, online job portals, and social media postings. Then there should be a buddy program. Buddy program means the person who is joining new, he should be asked to shadow somebody who is existing and doing proper work, so that his induction is very smooth and his expectation is also matched by whatever he is doing and what he'll get. This is very useful and we have found it very effective in our organization. Initially, first few months, you can make a buddy with somebody who is already doing a good job. And then there can be an internal referral program for all the employees. You should encourage your staff to get you a better staff. And how will you can do that? What is the structure of the referral program? To publish all your vacancies on a website and let the employees have access to it. So you put your requirement or the staff requirement on the website and ask your employees to go to that website and find out who, if they know somebody who is fit for the duty. Any employee, they can refer his or her friend or relative the job to HR department. If he will search it for you, and a good employee gets usually a good staff, then the normal hiring process can happen. Now, if that person is selected, then responsible person can be given some bonus. And when you will start giving bonus, then they'll get good staff also. Now new hire, if he spends 45, 60 days or 90 days, whatever you want to keep, you can transfer the referral bonus to the concerned employee. So that way, he will be actively working and searching for your staff, rather than just ideally sitting and creating a fuss about the staff shortage. And this referral bonus can be 15 days of salary of the new hire or 50% of the monthly salary, anything substantial for the level of hiring. And that should be, the amount should excite the people to refer to you. Basically, the whole idea or the concept is that you should encourage that your staff should be involved as a decision maker or as a contributor or a part of organization who is active for the future.